Welcome back to Mini Mayhem. I'm Vox, and with Cornonation airing this Sunday, serving as the mid-season finale of Season 4, our final mid-season finale, I want to share one last major theory before this episode rolls around, as it could either make or break it. Going off the title of this video, you already know what it is. King Shastacan is alive. Now, I want to get out of the way, I'm not the first one to think of this theory. In fact, I've seen this around a few times, so I don't want anyone to get the impression that I'm owning this idea, or that I'm claiming it all to myself. Rather, I want to flesh it out on my own accord. Now, the concept of this theory is pretty simple. Globgor ate Shastacan, but it wasn't really chewing him up and getting all the bloods and guts stuck in his teeth, but rather, he swallowed him. But Shastacan was not digested because Globgor ideally would have been crystallized shortly after. Now, if you checked out my original theory on why Globgor ate Shastacan, then you would know that I believe Globgor ate Shastacan after Shastacan got rid of Meteora. That somehow Shastacan got a hold of Meteora under Globgor and Eclipse's noses. After all, we see Shastacan handing off Meteora to Snodgras. So to retaliate, Globgor burned down Shastacan village and broke his vegetarian diet to consume Shastacan. Or did he? Alright, so I assume if you see a giant monster swallow someone whole, you're probably going to assume that person is done for. But hear me out. All the way back in Season 1's DS Family Vacation, Angie and Raphael got consumed by a Hydra. The interesting thing here, though, is that the Hydra didn't chew them up into a pile of guts. The Hydra just swallowed them whole. So it's already been an established thing in the world of Star that just because you've been eaten by a monster doesn't mean you're dead. Second, let's look at a very important factor. Romulus's crystals. Because one may assume, well, if Shastacan has been inside Globgor's body for so long, why wouldn't he have already been digested? Reduced to absolutely nothing. Well, Globgor is encased inside Romulus's crystals. Judging by not only Eclipse, but everyone else we've seen crystallized by Romulus, they're kept in suspended animation. They're immobilized. For all we know, they can't even breathe. We can't even say for sure they have a heartbeat. So I'm sure the inner workings of their body come to a halt as well. Thankfully, we don't need to apply real life science to anything, because we can just chalk it up to magic. That being said, I fully expect Cornonation to conclude with Globgor being freed from his crystal, probably due to the Book of Spells being restored, and Eclipser or Star discovering Solaria's crystal pulverizer, which, shortly after his entrance, Globgor would yak up Shastacan, kinda like what Toffee did with Ludo. And assuming the kings and queens of various kingdoms are present, they'd probably gasp, Shastacan's alive? This would bring Shastacan to the story in present day. Whoa, he's not dead, and he probably still wants revenge on Eclipse and Globgor. And Globgor, at the very least, could claim, I wasn't intending on killing him, I was just going to keep him hostage in my belly until he told me where Meteora was. Thus continuing to paint both parties in a really morally gray area. Globgor isn't flat out evil. Hell, if this happens, he wouldn't even have committed a murder. Well, at least not since dating Eclipse. And as for Shastacan, well, he would have to fess up to his involvement in swapping out Meteora for a peasant girl, which is an interaction I'm dying to see. Guys, I truly believe Cornonation is going to be an amazing episode, probably going to be up there in the top 10 episodes for a lot of fans. But as always, what do you guys think? Could King Shastacan be alive inside of Globgor's belly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts at Roundtable Vids, and for my own thoughts, you can find me at Vox. We're also on Instagram. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of this channel or supporting us over at Patreon. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please sort of like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Vox, out.